The Social Engineering Toolkit is an entire penetration testing platform that is intended to take advantage of the weakest link in any organization's security, and that is its people. I don't have the time to demonstrate all of the different capabilities of the Social Engineering Toolkit, but if you browse through the menu, most of them are pretty self-explanatory. For now, I'll demonstrate how to use the credential harvester in order to gather credentials by using a fake website. So we'll start by selecting 1 for social engineering attacks. And then on the second menu, we'll choose option 2 for website attack vectors. Then choose option 3 for credential harvester attack method. And then we'll use option 3 for custom import. And then we want to enter the IP address of our backend listener. So this is going to be the IP address of your Kali system. And this is where we enter the path of the HTML file that we want to use. And as it indicates here, it has to be an index.html file. So we'll go to Iceweasel. And here you can download any website that you want that has a login option and perform this exact same attack. But because everybody's familiar with it, we'll go ahead and use Facebook for now. So we'll browse to the target website. And then once at the login screen, we'll use File and then Save Page As. Then I'll go ahead and save it in my root directory, and I'll create a folder for it called Facebook. And then, as indicated previously, use the file name of index.html. And then you want to be sure that you save it as a complete web page and not just the HTML file. And then you can close out your web browser, and then specify that path that you just saved it to. So we'll use root, Facebook, and then enter. And then we will use option 2 to copy the entire folder. And then here you want to enter the URL of the website that you're using. And now our harvester is now running on port 80 on our Kali system. So then what we want to do is perform a DNS poisoning attack against our target. So we'll switch over to our Meterpreter shell that we've acquired on the target system. Then what we want to do is alter the hosts file on that target system. This file will allow us to bypass DNS resolution. So change directory to Windows System32 drivers etc. And then list the contents. And there we have our host file. So we'll use edit hosts. Then in the VIM editor, we can enter as many poisoned entries as we like. So we'll use the IP address of our Kali system that is currently hosting our credential harvester. And then we'll have facebook.com resolved to that IP address. Then we'll save those changes and use the cat command to verify that the changes were made. And here at the bottom, we can see that they were. So then we return back to our harvester and wait for the user to interact with that website. So then if we switch over to the victim system and open up Internet Explorer, and we're going to simulate the user browsing to facebook.com. So they entered the address, facebook.com. And as you can see, the site looks almost exactly identical to the actual Facebook site, so they suspect nothing. So then the user on the victim system enters their email address and password. So naivevictim@yahoo.com. And then their password. Then whenever they click login, it will automatically redirect them to the actual facebook.com website so that no foul play is suspected. However, if we return back to our Kali system, we can see that we have now acquired both their email and associated password. So that's just one example of how you can use the social engineering toolkit in order to perform a social engineering attack